Neagley steals one of Jack Reacher's best lines from the original Lee Child books in Reacher Season 3 and, surprisingly, makes it sound even better. Since Reacher Season 3 adapts Lee Child's Persuader, it was initially not expected to feature Neagley as one of its characters. In the original book, Neagley does not help Reacher with his overarching undercover operation at all. However, given how Neagley showed up even in Reacher Season 1's ending moments despite not being a part of Lee Child's killing floor, her appearance in Season 3 was not surprising. Interestingly, although Reacher Season 3 significantly drifts away from its source material to add Neagley to its roster, her role does not feel forced. Instead, her story comes off as a natural extension of the original narrative, perfectly paving the way for her upcoming spin-off series. With another major book change, Reacher Season 3 gives one of Jack Reacher's lines to Neagley, which reveals a lot about her relationship with the Alan Ritchson character. Neagley's "hate the big guy" line from Season 3's ending is Reacher's in the original book. Reacher recalls saying the same line to Dominique Cole. In Reacher Season 3's finale, Neagley claims to have finally figured Reacher out. She reveals that Reacher does not necessarily punish the bad guys to set things right or to protect the little guy. He does it because he hates the big, powerful sons of B**** Chase who think they can just get away with things. Toward the final moments of Persuader's story, Jack Reacher recalls saying the exact same line to Dominique Cole when she asked him why he does what he does, realizing that Reacher's sense of justice has less to do with morality and more with a deep-rooted hate against abuse of power. Cole says, "You produce the right results for the wrong reasons, then." Just like Reacher agrees with Neagley's insight in Season 3, he nods to Cole's statement in the book by saying that he tries to do the right thing and the reasons do not matter. These similar interactions highlight how, even though Reacher is more of an anti-hero and not always driven by the right reasons, he manages to keep himself morally sound by channeling his dark tendencies in the right direction. Neagley's Season 3 line proves she knows Reacher more than he knows himself. "I ever tell you you're smart, Neagley?" Jack Reacher, Alan Ritchson, holding a gun, while Frances Neagley, Maria Sten, has a grenade in her hand in Reacher Season 3 EP8. Image via Prime Video. When Neagley drops the line in Reacher Season 3's finale, Jack Reacher smiles and jokes that it took her a long time to figure him out. Although Reacher tries to play it off with humor, Neagley's insights seem to help him better understand himself and his motives. Almost throughout Reacher Season 3, the Alan Ritchson character was purely driven by his hunger for revenge. He would not have teamed up with the DEA agents if their undercover mission had not allowed him to avenge Cole's death by killing Quinn. Neagley's line seems to serve as a reminder for him that his reasons were flawed. He eventually saved the day and even protected innocents like Richard and Teresa, who were embroiled in the overarching conspiracy. However, he must always tread carefully since the darker aspects of his personality could cloud his judgment. With her final quote in Reacher Season 3, Neagley proves that she understands Jack Reacher more than he understands himself, and if it wasn't for her, the Alan Ritchson character would be prone to losing sight of the right things he must achieve through his flawed reasons.